out in the home half of the first.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. 2-0.
2-0 right out of the gate. I'd make him throw me a strike.
And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0.
Yeah, step up. Take a deep breath here. You don't want to walk the leadoff guy on 4 pitches.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And it's deep breath time out on the mound now. Not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in a 10-mile radius. Not what he wanted to do.
Orlando Cabrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
And here in the first, he's going to run into big trouble if he can't locate his pitches better than that.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Got to credit their patience here in this inning. They're just letting him work himself into trouble.
And foul.
Woo! Sorry about that, guys. This is all being a message. Coming live with a baseball tutorial. Walk
Here's the
through.
2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2.
And you wonder if
Now we're going to have the Pirates
from
versus the St. Louis Cardinals.
Swing hard liner to left center. And this is going to find the alley. Should be extra bases for Cabrera. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now we have one run in.
Walk already comes back to bite him on the very next batter as the ringing double here scores that runner from first.
The Cardinals are up.
Will get his first cuts here.
And this is 2009 game.
First pitch coming. And that misses ball 1.
Son of a bitch. Sorry about the swearing, guys.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side.
And it's foul.
Wind up a souvenir. A runner at second, nobody out. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
And he's given him 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
Foul.
And that's a foul ball.
Now a fastball. Oh,
And freaking, my freaking Game Boy Rock TV.
He's
Freaking,
walking away, I think he's saying, don't you know
my
who I
best
am?
friend,
You can't call that
my
on
best
me."
friend Game
But
Boy,
does.
he made me a
He
rap
can.
song.
And he did.
You guys all listen to his soundtrack. It's good, it's good, it's good, and he want me to make a rap,
And stepping in, the second baseman.
and he want me to put the rap baseball song on the freaking,
Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for
back down.
And this is the kind of play that sets you apart as a major league shortstop. From deep in the hole against a guy with great wheels, that's just a silky smooth play right there.
And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
And these guys have decided, you know what? We're going to have to pick
Nah,
up
we
the
gotta
first
make him win.
fastball we see, and it's starting to pay dividends as this double drives in another run.
And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. And no chance on the third.
No cheating there for the baseball.
Chris Dickerson digs in at the plate. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike 1.
Tough
That's a foul
From
ball.
the strike zone like that.
But this will be a foul ball. In the dirt there, but Domet able to keep it at his feet. And a foul ball straight back. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And as my old colleague likes to say, deuce is wild. 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2 count.
And he's able to get there on the long run, and he comes
And out. 3 for the Pirates.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits.
Hope you guys like this.
And 2
Like
runs
this.
on base.
And still more baseball to come.
Second now, it's the Reds 2 and the
And the
Pirates
Pirates up.
nothing. Ryan
You want me to get
Domet
straight out, or you want me to hit
leads
a
things
home
off now
run?
in the top half of the second. Good fastball there to start the at-bat. So it's
Straight
just
out.
0-1. Now here's the pitch. And Domet can't
Straight
make
out.
contact that time, so he finds himself in an 0-2 hole.
Picking up where he left off in the first. He's looking sharp right now.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Foul ball.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away.
Foul ball. Now,
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
now, the more baseball coming up next.
Two-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrow seams of the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the four-seamers.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Now,
Maybe he's got glue in his
first
shoes or
run to be
something.
seen.
Why is he not standing on second base right now?
So a runner on first with one out now. And digging in is the third baseman, Andy LaRoche.
Now, this is going to be a hit.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. From the stretch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind.
Now,
the
we're
third.
going to
Talk
screen.
about getting tied up. It looked like he had handcuffs on that swing.
And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field.
Home run.
Gone. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
Pirates tied in 2.
Yeah, and he may have gone to the well one too many times there, and it's going to wind up costing him.
40 feet
Speed and
in.
delivery of that thing, he'll learn how to handle it, and I think he handled it about as well as he could there.
Ryan Church steps in.
Ryan Church steps in. Sorry for me talking too much, but I'm playing over their game. I'll tell you what happened.
Now a ball bounced towards the second baseman. There to play it is Phillips.
That's
Throwing
out.
to first, 2 gone.
Two
And I think this
Pirates,
ground ball's coming
two
one back too
Cardinals.
late. He
Tie
could've used
ball
this against
game.
the last guy.
Bobby Crosby will be the batter.
Bobby Crosby, be back.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed over.
Miss Raymond, the
We'd
back
love
ball.
to get this guy here and make the pitcher lead
Thank
off.
you, my power.
And Crosby swings and misses at that one. He's down.
Missing the
0-2 now.
fastball.
Now, don't be afraid to take a pitch every now and then.
in time, though, so the
Done.
third strike doesn't hurt him as the side is retired.
Retired.
But the Pirates do get a couple here on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Reds 2 and the Pirates 2.
Red team, Pirates team.
We'll start things off in the bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short.
And out.
First by Crosby, one gone.
1 gone, 2 remaining.
And here's where it helps to have your good hands people in the middle of the diamond to handle hot shots like that. Those one-hoppers can sometimes have a tendency to skip on you, but he stayed right with that one nicely.
Aaron Harang will take his cuts now. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out.
2 out.
Control will take care of
1
the
remaining.
start to the inning for Duke, and that's out number 2.
And you talk
Out
about
number 2.
keeping the momentum going. Not only were they able to score in the last half inning, but after 2 pitches and 2 outs here, they're just about right back on offense already.
And now here's a ball grounded
And a foul ball.
toward third. Pitch bounced out towards Iwamura at second.
And number 3.
Good scoop at first, saves an error as the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 2-2.
We are tied 2-2.
Zach Duke will start out the inning here for
Zach
the Pirates
Duke,
to be
start out
followed
the
by
inning.
Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck.
My Indian country waiting on that.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
0-1.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
And I think if he's got a 6-run lead on a hot day like this, that bat never leaves his shoulders. Instead, now he's got to use up some valuable energy out there as a base runner.
Andrew McCutchen will step in now.
Andrew McCutchen, step in there.
First pitch coming. And that's lined into center field, and look out now. Back-to-back singles open up the inning.
Back single, open up the inning.
Well, make it back-to-back singles here to start the third inning, and they're set up well now to try to take advantage.
Akinori Iwamura will dig in here. Gets ahead of him.
Strike
Over
one.
the top of this one. None out, runners at first and second. And this is
Strike two.
by Iwamura, and quickly 0-2.
And this is how you bounce back from back-to-back hits. He could use a punch out here.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
Bases are loaded.
And we'll have a visit from the pitching coach here, and he's got to be saying, "Come on, quit laying it in there, meat."
Garrett Jones.
Garrett
Chance
Jones.
to do a little damage and give his club the lead in the early going. And he swings right over the top.
Strike one.
Gotta at least be thinking second.
Sorry for talking too much. I'm telling you the whole time game right now. Now this one's gonna be a hit.
Swings
Straight
and a miss,
two.
and things are not looking looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
0-2.
Now the pitch. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
First out.
Oh, and a great call there as they really needed a strikeout in that spot, and they got it. Now with one away, you can even get out of this scot-free if you can get a ground ball here.
One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and here's the young catcher, Ryan Doman.
Now.
And this ball is popped up, right back behind home plate. Hernandez has a
Son of a
and he's got
gun.
it 2 down.
And nice
That
one.
a big out.
Sagama and gun.
Lastings Millage steps in now. And here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike.
Lily with the
And
backball.
he didn't come back with
Name
bases
one of
loaded,
my
nobody out.
Millage comes up empty there as this is
And Billy, 19 pound.
This would be a big pitch if he could get him here and keep this game tied.
Come on.
Now he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And that might be the first ball he's thrown the entire game.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2.
9-2.
Orlando Cabrera will start things off here for Cincinnati, with Joey Votto to follow next. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1.
And that misses.
Ball 2.
He's digging himself a hole right here. It's hard to get veteran hitters to chase stuff like that.
Center field. And he can't come up with it. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And Cabrera is in there at third with a triple.
Vegetable.
And a great job here by the number 2 hitter in the lineup, getting something started here with a leadoff triple. And now you have to think of someone in that 3, 4, 5 spot to get him in.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Boy, don't go to the bathroom when these guys are at the plate because they can score in a heartbeat. Hits on 2 consecutive pitches here get them a very quick run.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Bow.
And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike.
And this is a guy you'd probably rather pitch to the corners instead of up.
And he goes right with the fastball here. A drive out to deep right center field. And gone! A home run! A 2-run home run for Brandon Phillips. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boom.
If you're going to give him a fastball in that spot, you darn well better be able to locate it. Once this pitch sneaked back over the plate, you knew this was going to be trouble.
Scott Rowland will stand in. And here's a fastball from Duke to get things started. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you get that first pitch fastball, you better be hacking.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And I think he turned to the home plate umpire and said, really?
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Duke will take it himself for the first out of the inning. So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jake Luke. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit. Chris Dickerson will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Too low, 1-0.
And if there was ever a guy that needed a double play ball, you're looking at him right now.
Runners off for second. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And sometimes when you've got a pitcher who's struggling, you worry more about strikes than you worry about base runners. And I think that was the situation there.
And it's a foul ball. Swinging the ball lifted into straightaway center. McCutchen is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Now a long throw to third. And McCutchen won't get him. He's in there at third. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in is the veteran backstop Ramon Hernandez. And out of here! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the lead is now 7-2.
Oh, come on, Pirate! You don't do this! No, I'm playing the Pirate there. I'm losing.
Manager's got to be seeing the same things we are. He's really getting pounded out there right now. It's a mystery to me why he's still in the game.
And the fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit. Drew Stubbs will take his cuts now. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. The side is retired.
Time
So a very
retired.
good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Andy LaRoche will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And he committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
And somebody get a key and unlock the shackles on his arms. That's an awful swing there.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Badly there as he reaches out to hit this one on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
1
Just
gun!
that time, he went out of the strike zone to get that one, and it didn't pay off for him.
Leadoff man retired now for Ryan Church. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And with all this first pitch swinging, he's hardly broken a sweat out there.
2-7.
The pitch. And now a swing and a miss by Church as he's in the quick hole now.
By Church.
0-2.
And now I wouldn't be surprised at all to see this next one be a changeup in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
2 away.
And this is just surgical right here. That's a 2-seamer with a lot of movement on it, and he picked him apart on 3 pitches that time.
Bobby Crosby is next, Dave, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
And these guys all just come right out of the on-deck circle hacking.
Now here it comes. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And you're already down by 5. You need a better approach than that.
And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Orlando Cabrera will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And this is low, ball 1.
Yeah, with all the runs we've seen so far, it is hard to believe it's still only the bottom of the 4th.
And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2.
Maybe a little surprising he's still out there, but he's not doing himself any favors by falling behind again. And he's come right out of the dugout throwing balls. This ain't helping the cause.
And that misses for ball 4. So leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Joey Votto will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That right there is why he's giving up so many hits. He's got to keep that out of the middle.
But that's a foul ball. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And the runner will score from first. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Second knock of the ball game for him. This one's an RBI triple. And they're in great shape to add another run here with still nobody out in the inning.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And now this will rattle up against the fence. The run is in, thrown out at second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
And I don't know what more you can say at this point. This guy is PU and done. I mean, look at all the runs allowed. That's not for the season. That's just this outing.
Scott Rowland will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a bullet to the right side. That's in there, base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the runner will score from second. The throw to third.
Come on, come on.
And he
Dang.
is in there with an RBI triple.
This is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Ball hit pretty sharply that time. I think he's got a shot to come home with this thing, but he takes the sure out at first instead.
Chris Dickerson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
And Doc Bryant's known for having a high strike zone, so sometimes you won't get that call, Denise.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Catch made out there by Church, and there's out number 2.
Out number 2.
Ramon Hernandez will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Low for ball 1.
Surprising that there's no action in the bullpen. What are they waiting for?
Now a softly hit liner towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Aaron Harang will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ball 1.
And think what a disaster it would be if the pitcher could keep this going.
And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And now this will rattle up against the fence. And the runner will score from first. Long throw to third. Tagged by LaRoche, won't get him. Safe at third with a triple.
Well, he puts a pretty good charge into this one and sends it into the gap in left center. Normally that'd be 2 bases, but he never stops and turns it into a hustle triple.
McCutcheon there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Zach Duke will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
By a mile.
These guys just look listless at the plate right now. Not a lot of energy.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Give him credit. He's up there hacking.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Out number 1.
So 1 away in the inning now for the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Woo!
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And Bruce has got this
Son of
one
a
2
bitch.
away
Okay.
now.
Well, you always want to be aggressive at the plate, but my goodness, look at the ball-strike ratio so far. These guys are swinging at everything.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Hicks with the The fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there against Aaron Harang. His club leads it big. Orlando Cabrera will start things off here for Cincinnati with Joey Votto to follow next. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Joey Votto will dig in, 2 for 3, including a triple. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
And with all the runs, it feels like we've been here forever, but it's only the bottom of the 5th.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
And he's had a pretty good look at those first 2 pitches. Be aware, 2-0.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2-1 offering. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
And so far, he's the only guy that's struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Fastball to letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And see you later. That one is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto as the blowout continues.
Well, they challenged him with a fastball, and I think you can pretty safely say he answered the challenge because that thing left the yard with plenty to spare.
Brandon Phillips stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And if this was a prize fight, their corner might be throwing in the towel right about now. Enough already.
And a fastball that misses badly there. It's 1-1. And that is going to be his 3rd hit so far as this is lined into left for a base hit.